Calvin Dark is a Democratic strategist and president of the RC Communications DC. Calvin, thanks so much for joining us. We're all trying to keep up with the latest in the battle to elect a speaker. Now talks to empower the temporary speaker, Patrick McHenry, went down in flames. Why were some Republicans so opposed to it?
Well, good to be here. I think what we have to keep in mind about this potential resolution to give Representative McHenry, additional powers is this is not an idea that anybody wanted. Democrats didn't want this, and Republicans didn't want this. But the reason that there was attention focused on it was it seemed to be the only thing that could be remotely workable. He's already in the interim position. Maybe it wouldn't be that much of a leap to get Republicans to support expanded powers, maybe even with a few Democrats. So I think that's why the resolution to expand his powers didn't succeed, because it's not something that anybody really wanted.
And Democrats in the House seem just as confused as anyone else about the chaos in the GOP. Let's listen to what Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries had to say earlier today.
We haven't had a caucus meeting about this issue and about this potential path because we're not sure yet what the Republicans on the other side of the aisle plan to do. And until they can figure out the path that they want to follow, it's premature for us as a caucus to have a conversation.
Calvin, why was it premature for Democrats to be talking about this? They have a stake in getting business done, especially when it comes to funding Israel, Gaza, and Ukraine, and securing the southern border.
Well, I think what Representative Hakeem Jeffries is acknowledging is that Democrats are in the minority. Republicans are in the majority. Democrats could only, for example, come up with a compromise position if Republicans agree to it. And so, to his credit, I'm sure that there are unofficial ideas, let's say, about what they would accept in a power sharing agreement. But we just saw Representative Jordan saying that they're going to continue on. He's going to continue to try to get the votes. So Democrats have to wait and see what Republicans will even allow them to consider.
Calvin, what happens next now that expanding McHenry's powers seem to be off the table?
I wish I had the crystal ball with that answer, but I can tell you what I think is most likely. I think what we'll definitely see now is another speaker vote. Jordan will probably be in it. I don't think he'll win as speaker, and I think that they will continue to put someone up until that someone gets the votes they need from the Republicans. I just want to point out, though, one of the things that's really critical, we have President Biden tonight who's going to be giving a major Oval Office address on funding for Ukraine and Israel. And Republicans are going to want to naturally criticize him for not doing enough, particularly candidates in the GOP for president. But Biden can't do what he really wants to do until the impasse in the House is solved. So that's really going to put the spotlight on Republicans' lack of governing and leadership at this very critical time.
Democratic strategist Calvin Dark, thanks so much for your insight and perspective this afternoon. We appreciate it.